For people who think VR is a novelty, there always needs to be that one experience that sways their opinion, whether it be their first time slicing blocks in Beat Saber or surviving the scariest night of their lives in Resident Evil 7. But there are a few shorter experiences out there designed to take out at parties, show your friends, and watch them freak out as they try to convince their brain that the virtual world they're experiencing isn't real life. Which, for the person playing and the people watching, is not only thoroughly entertaining, it's also a pretty convincing testament to the power of VR. In Fear of Bugs, you're being studied in a research facility, forced to sit in a chair at a kitchen table while holding a tablet that measures your stress level. That tablet is tracked one-to-one with your DualShock 4, and your only goal is to rest your thumbs on the touchpad, hold it as still as possible, and do your best not to react to whatever the test throws at you. As the experiment progresses, you'll uncover more and more bugs throughout the room, from swarms of literally hundreds of cockroaches to gigantic moth things, to apparently another research study that didn't quite keep as cool as well as we did. All of these bugs are meant to unnerve you, make you jump or try to wipe the imaginary bugs off your arms, or even drop your controller if you really can't handle the pressure. The more bugs you expose, the longer you last, the higher your score. The whole test only lasts a few minutes at best. The kitchen actually looks halfway decent, and when a ton of bugs are crawling all over you, the effect is fairly convincing. But the game fails at the most basic level, and that's explaining itself to the player. For such a simple concept, I was never exactly sure what I was and was not allowed to do. Looking around the room raises the blue line on the meter, which seems to be acceptable to an extent, and I think I'm supposed to hold my thumbs on the touchpad, but the game never indicates that. It was just through trial and error, and my character model seemingly doing so, that I gave it a shot. But the worst part, just like Richie's plank experience before it, is that Fear of Bugs is horribly overpriced at $12.99 on the PlayStation Store. With so many longer, full-fledged games heading our way for practically the same price, developer Good Sense missed out on a ton of potential sales by alienating the audience that'll pick up pretty much anything for $5 or $6. If you've already played Richie's plank experience, then you know what to expect here. Fear of Bugs is a fun little party game to show your friends, and if they're new to VR, they'll probably be impressed. But as a game to play on your own, I can't see anyone spending more than 15 to 20 minutes with this, losing interest, and then moving on. At least Fear of Bugs doesn't ask you to supply your own kitchen table.